just wanted to say before the video starts, Happy New Year to all, because hopefully 2021 will be better than 2020, because 2020 was a garbage can of a year. So, I very much hope 2021 will be a better year for me to ride some more rides and for everybody else to have a better life, because 2020, not good. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Fury 325, a masterpiece, an absolutely incredible creation by Boligar and Mapyard. Carowinds had the perfect idea when they built this thing. Carowinds is my home park, and I'm always happy to ride this ride. I know I haven't been to Carowinds as many times as some other people that it's not their home park, but I don't get to go to amusement parks very often. So, yeah, I have my 11 rides on Fury over a few years. First time I rode this ride, I was 7. I was terrified. I loved it after I was off of it, and I immediately knew that it was going to be up there on my top coasters. So, this is going to be my full in-depth review of Fury 325, and now you finally, if you haven't ridden it, know what to expect when you do ride it. Let's get into the review. Alright, so you climb up that 325-foot tall lift hill, humongous, great view from the top, and then you slowly crest over the top and plummet down that 81-degree drop, all the way back to the ground where you max out at 95 miles per hour. Then you come up into a swooping right-hand turn, you fall right back down to the ground, come back up into another right-hand turn, coming down over into a left-hand bank, back up into a treble clef element, which I believe this is the only complete treble clef element. Dive underneath the hive, which, great G-force right there, amazing G-force. Swoop back down up into the first of your airtime hills, which has some pretty good airtime, but not the best. You come down into this helix, you're coming up, and then there's this support beam that legit tries to chop your head off. Then you hit the next airtime hill, which this airtime hill is the best in my opinion. I got the most airtime out of that one. Swoop to the left, back up into an airtime hill through the support structure, swoop down to the right, back up into the brake run where you get a little pop of airtime. And that was your 6,602 foot long ride with an insanely long brake. So, my thoughts. The drop. Incredible drop. You feel like you're falling forever. You're just falling and falling and falling, and then you swoop back up into that airtime hill slash turn. I don't really count it as an airtime hill. It's a really high turn, and it flies all across the front entrance, and the one word I can use to describe this ride is graceful. I have never seen a more graceful ride. And I've looked at hundreds of coaster POVs and ridden 75 different coasters as well, and I've never seen a more graceful ride. Fury, it's nothing more magical than to walk up to the front entrance and see this massive blue and white giant staring upon you with its menacing blue track, and the massiveness of the ride. It's just, you gotta take it all in. The first time I went there, I was 7. Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, I was terrified to ride the ride, but I'd conquered Anaconda, so I thought, I can conquer anything. This is a very different taste from a lot of the rides that I had ridden at the time. But now I've ridden the world's tallest coaster, so this thing is absolutely nothing compared to the height of that thing. But this ride just, I don't have any other words. The hive under the bridge, that little, like, what is it? Hexagon underneath the bridge. There's multiple different hexagons underneath the bridge, and that is called the hive, where you dive under it after the treble clef, which the treble clef, by the way, you do get airtime on it, except you get airtime when you're facing sideways. So you're going up the treble clef, and then as you start to come back down, you're facing sideways. So it's a very weird sensation, and I really like it. The airtime on the ride, the second airtime hill, by far the best one in my opinion. I just feel like it had the strongest airtime. First airtime hill I think could have been the best if it didn't have the trim brake on it, but it did, so no worries. The brake run, the brake run's really long. I don't know why. I do understand why. It's for capacity. They can fit 2 or 3 trains on the brake run if they really wanted to. So I understand why the brake run's so long. And overall, this ride, amazing. Easily one of my favorite rides. I give this ride a 100 out of 100. Could not have said this ride any better. This is probably the best I can ever describe this ride. Words can't really describe the ride to its full potential because you just gotta go ride it, experience it for yourself before you can form your own opinion. But this is just my opinion on the ride. And also, something else to talk about, capacity. The capacity is really good. The Fury 325 crew is insanely quick when it comes to sending out trains. Those trains, they're out of there. They're going quick. Also, the theme for this ride is themed to Hornets, which, I mean, it's okay. I didn't really mind the theme. I didn't think it was very strong, nor did I think it suffered because of it. It wasn't meant to be a themed experience because, you know, the ride goes over 300 feet tall. How do you theme that? But this was my review on Fury 325. Hope you enjoy. Drop a like, comment what my next review should be or what my next video should be. And until next time, this was Red Slayer Rides, and I'm out. Bye, guys.